Nobody see it. I'm gonna be making faces. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. No, that's not. It's like the Popeyes. He caught me off guard.
You hit the button.
I know.
Nobody said action. You hit the button.
I know. I meant to say Happy Friday.
Yeah. Happy Friday. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Down here in the Beverly. We in Beverly Hills now. Well, the Clampets. I'm a Clampet. I forget my name, but I'm a Clampet.
I don't know who I am. I think I've seen somebody like this. It's a Robin movie one time.
Doing these. Look is on my face.
I know.
Okay. I'm gonna calm down. It's not in my mouth. It's not in my throat. I'm okay. I did not swallow any of it. I am all right. Happy Friday, everyone. Welcome back. Happy Friday, LaDonna.
Happy Friday.
How was your week? Oh, this week may not last.
Yeah. Okay. It's still in my damn mouth.
How was your week?
I don't know. Pretty regular. Nothing real interesting happened in my week. Can you hear me? Because I feel like I'm echoing.
Let me see if you can hear. I can hear you.
Yeah, because I feel like I sound weird. I am talking. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, you good.
All right, good.
All right, so you had a week of what?
Nothing.
Wonder. I had a week of nothing as well. But I'm alive. I'm here, and we get to talk to you this week.
Yeah.
In my country voice. All right, so what are we talking about this week? Scary man with the fro. I lent Aunt my fro for the week. It's a Halloween. What are you guys doing for Halloween? Like, are you getting dressed up? Do you do anything for Halloween? Oh, and what do you do?
Yeah.
Do you go trick or treating with the children? Do you go trick or treating yourself? Do you go hang out at bars? Do you go hang out? Go riding and stuff? Oh Lord, this is not going to last.
I'm gonna go get me some bags of candy.
I'm getting some candy too.
No, I'm just snatching little kids' bags.
That's not right.
Don't knock on my door. I'm going to trick.
Oh, I may do trick or treating.
I'm just going to trick.
You can't call people tricks. That's like assassin.
That's
assassin.
Not on Halloween night.
That's assassin.
Not on Halloween night. I tricked them and took their candy.
Oh, I guess you're right. Yep. So, all right, what are we getting into today? We'll keep put the heavy stuff a little middle-ish or whatever. Let's start off with Jesse Smollett. I keep wanting to call him Juicy Smollett.
Juicy Smollett.
He was sentenced past week or so. He got 146. He got 146 days in prison, and he has a $50,000 fine. Which, okay, I think his fine should be larger. His fine should be everything that it cost them.
No, I think he got that too.
That.
I think that's just a court fine, like restitution and shit like that. You still got all that other shit you got to pay too.
Okay. And I don't think he should have got
first because he had to pay that first before they even brought the case up. He already had.
So how they gonna make him pay court fees when y'all took him to court?
That's what happens when you lose. Loser pays.
So
yeah,
that's whack. So I don't even want to go to court with you, but you like you gonna go to court with me. You and the great grand. Oh, that's gonna be nice. Don't take that candy, LaDonna, either. Oh, but I don't even bother you. You bothering me, and then I gotta pay for you to bother me. That's what it is.
Like when men have to pay for their wife's divorce. I have to pay your divorce lawyer.
I thought you said when men had to pay for their wife to voice. I was like, oh, okay. Do you just expect them to be quiet?
I ain't paying for it. If that was a choice, you think men wouldn't do? I'm like, I'm gonna cut your talking off.
Yeah.
Keep talking that shit. I'm not gonna pay your talking bill.
You will not get your talking this week.
Oh, we can control the volume.
Shut up. What were you about to say about something? You said
I'll be talking out my ass.
And you supposed to be talking about Jesse Smollett. We're talking about his time. I don't think he should have got 146 days because that's how many days? That's half a year. Let's just say that 240, almost half a quarter, a little more than a quarter, a 16th, 1
about 4
pound,
months.
couple of ounces. I don't know. But I think he should have gotten probation. I would have gave him more, like maybe house
probably
arrest.
Still gonna have that too.
He maybe got like 12 years probation. That is whack. When you go to jail or you don't go to jail, they want, instead of jail time, they want to give you like 20 years probation.
Or these people
like you going to jail.
These motherfuckers who snitched on Trump, yeah, that's what they get, like 12 and 15 years probation.
You're going to go to jail because you're going to do something wrong.
Well, not them, they're white people.
Oh yeah, but not black people. You shouldn't take that to do that 4 years.
Yeah, because they're gonna watch
and
you.
Don't do those 16. No. That's Shanice. That's not Shanice's name, Malaysia.
Yes, a great niece. Well, a great niece.
Your great niece. He's old.
I
and sending y'all all these hearts and laughing faces. Oh, that's what's up. Thank you. So, what do you think about it?
I honestly don't have a real opinion on this. I think the whole situation is dumb.
Yeah. It's on my arm.
And I think whatever he get, like, no, I don't know. I didn't really think about it, so I don't have an opinion.
Yeah, well, he just got to suffer. What I didn't like was when the judge was sentencing him, he was talking really down to him. I have a real problem with people who talk down. Maybe not just because he's a black man, but yeah, probably a black man. I don't be liking that. And he was talking to him all in like a personal thing, like, oh, you failed your family, you have all these people that were looking up to you, you ruined your career, you did. I'm like, why are you telling this man this? Give him his sentence and let it go. He's not a boy, he's a man. You're not teaching him anything. You give him his sentence, you can say, hey, like maybe a few words, but he was just going in on him and I was like, I did not like that. I don't like that kind of power that a judge had, because that's rude and ignorant. He's a man just like you. You don't speak to no man just like that. You don't talk down to him. I did not like that at all.
I didn't see it, but yeah, don't talk down to people. But
judges
talk down to everybody.
I remember when I was in child support court. Was it child support court? Something like that. Custody court. One of them courts. They used to take me court. But and the judge, and the person was over there. I was here. And the judge started talking down to him. I said, oh, no, excuse me. I was like, oh, no, that's not true. Nope. Like, you will not do that in my presence. What's wrong with you? I don't care what judge or not. You better watch your mouth. You won't talk to no man like that. You ain't gonna talk to nobody like that, but you ain't gonna talk to no black man in my presence like that. Watch yourself. I ain't gonna come to the court, but watch yourself, because I would have shut up after a while.
But,
what?
But you had to let it be known how you felt.
Yeah, hey, I added the judge. And watch it, know your position and your place. Let's talk about The Rock and his wax figure. So he has a wax figure. Here's The Rock. He has a wax figure. His wax figure was unveiled at the Madame Tussauds. I always say Tussauds. It's Tussauds.
Yeah, the T is silent is French.
It's AUD though.
Oh, Tussauds?
Tussauds. I don't know. No, that Madame lady.
Yeah.
And in France, and they unveiled it, and he was a white man.
That's how they see.
He looked like Mr. Clean. And they made his arms fold like this. They got the body kind of wrong. They got the body wrong, like not all the way wrong, but they got the complexion all the way wrong. And he was very upset about it. But then I had the thought, like, whenever in your movies you ever was married to a black woman? Ain't you Samoan and black? And the last time in history, the queen that was over there was black. So, well, I ain't never see you in no movies with your black kids.
When Kevin Hart was in the movie with them kids.
That was his kids?
I said it was
his kids. I'm talking about his kids, his family.
You want to say all that? See, there you go.
They always let a little black boy run across the screen in one of their movies. But but yeah, don't be wrong, because when are you black? When are you black? Oh no, I gotta say, when are you black? So, but yeah, they got it wrong. Then they redid it. And they had a white person doing it, and they redid it, and they just still didn't give them no pigmentation. But whatever. Maybe if you get a black wife in one of your movies, or have some black kids in your movies, or your mom at least be black, or let them be dark skinned or something.
Like your daddy was.
Yeah. Anyway, do your thing, Rock, at the Wax Museum. We can go to Dwight Howard.
We don't got to.
Dwight.
Leave that man alone. He can sleep with who he wants
Yeah,
to.
he can sleep with who he wants to. And I'm happy for him that he can come out because he was touching people's balls and stuff allegedly. Let me put this allegedly. And I was spelling allegedly wrong. It's whatever. I'm dyslexic. Y'all can't discriminate against me.
That's okay.
That's not nice.
You're retarded.
She's retarded. But no, talk about Dwight.
Well, they saying he done sexually assaulted another man.
Yeah, this is the second time?
Second or third time, like, men done came out and be like, yo, he just be randomly grabbing nuts.
Yeah, in basketball, that's what they say he was doing, and he was like, oh, we playing. I don't know who he grew up around, but anybody I know, no boys I know, it ain't nothing there. It's just the idea of this wig and his hair is as though it's getting in my throat. It's making me itch. Was touching people balls is the game. Y'all touch people balls?
No.
All right, I just want to know. Or we're talking about the private parts and the boys and nakedness and stuff like that. That was just that's off. You don't be touching people privates.
That's why they're private. They're not public.
Yeah.
Hands are public. You shake hands. You don't shake privates.
Well, you get.
See, now you Dwight Howard.
And depending on the room.
And see, that's the thing. Maybe he read the room wrong.
The guy, what was it? He was in
there
with
a
woman.
It wasn't a woman. It was a man.
It was a man who was dressed like a woman. But it wasn't a transgender. They were like a drag. And then it was a gay man. Because I heard the gay man was like he didn't want to do anything because the man was unattractively like had a beard and dress. They discriminate so much in the LGBTQ plus AI.
But they do it to each other.
Community. They do it to they're so discriminatory. But anyway, not all, but many are. Just this it's crazy what I hear. Darn it, what was I saying?
You was describing the Dwight Howard situation.
Yeah.
Now you got a nervous tick.
It's this hair. It keep creeping me out. Okay, Dwight Howard. But like he was saying that he didn't want to do it, and then he was trying to say Dwight Howard forced him to do it. And no, when you say no, you just say no.
But the man is 7 foot.
Kick him in the big day.
I mean, he could force you, but I don't think that he did. I think he was just like. You just didn't leave right away until you was like, no. Then why'd you stay? You should just walked out right there. Soon as shit got uncomfortable, you should have like,
I'm out.
Yeah. Put your clothes on, leave if you was already naked. Well, how was you? No, don't get naked with men. Don't do it.
Don't get naked with men.
Yeah, just don't do it.
Okay. I'll tell everybody my friend Anthony said, don't get naked with men. All right, so what next subject this week about to come on? I'm tired of feeling this way.
Yeah, my face started this way.
Aptitude. I want to talk about this too before because this is something like I guess, and then we can talk about okay. Dang, I should have said that because I don't even want to go there afterwards because I don't know. All right, aptitude. It's a drug. You can get an injection to prevent you from getting HIV. It's a great idea for people who have HIV and is dating or is married and but I think these people are just using it so they can just fuck all freely and not being protected.
Probably.
That's nasty. It's a purpose for it.
People been trying to do that since the beginning of time.
That's nasty. Especially all this stuff that be going around. You catch other stuff.
That was something different or something new.
Yeah.
How about, I got that new one improved.
Because people are just on the commercials like, yeah, I just take it and I'm going out to party. No. You nasty thing. You just sleep putting your stuff in people and letting people put stuff all in you. And you're like, I got a shot. I'm good. It's gonna make some new stuff come about.
That's how you always got new stuff coming around. Remember what was it? Right before the pandemic, they were talking about like super gonorrhea or some shit.
Oh yeah, that super gonorrhea.
See, they stopped talking about that when they came out with some other new diseases for us to catch.
Why people can't just get the old chlamydia and syphilis?
Because they have graduated past that with the nasty stuff they do. They doing extra nasty stuff and incorporating the wrong things.
Yeah, yo, that has a purpose. Don't abuse that. It's a great idea for what the purpose is, but y'all just going out here just sleeping with people. You're nasty. You can catch it like syphilis for one thing. We're talking about syphilis. You don't have to know that you have syphilis until you go cuckoo, because it eats your brain. And just because you want it, but amplitude ain't gonna keep you from that. You go blind too. Mm-mm. Anyway, y'all stop being so nasty out here and just and people think that it's okay for you to just be all out here just giving your stuff up to everybody. Now do what you want to do, but everybody don't need to know what you're doing, and don't everybody need to know your name. Don't be like Cheers. Nobody should know your name or know what you do. But y'all just out here just doing all kinds of stuff. That's disgusting.
Then run to the internet and tell them what you did.
Yeah. Then the girl on the internet talk about the girl. Oh, boy, you talking about her no more. I already got this wig on. I can't do nothing else. This is nasty. The girl who you were just watching and
which one?
Well, anyway, tell about. We'll get back to that when I remember it. But the girl who misunderstood what she said, or the boyfriend said to her, that was hilarious. What he said.
This girl and the guy she was. I don't even want to say her boyfriend. The guy she was seeing. Were having a conversation. And she wanted him to move in with her. He said, "Oh no, I can't move in with you. I would never move in with somebody I wasn't planning to marry."
Okay, he's honest.
Yeah. So you know what she did?
She do.
She went home and started planning the wedding. She sent out invitations. She went and started looking for a dress and setting a date.
That's crazy. And that's Looney Tunes because I don't know what she heard in her head.
And then got mad at him when he said, "What are you doing? Like you crazy."
She told everybody she got invitations. She got a dress.
Yeah. Well, she was getting fitted for a dress.
She told everybody she's getting married. This man never proposed to her. He ain't say nothing in any way, shape, or form.
That was her response when he said that. She said, "Well, why did you propose to me?" He said, "I didn't propose to you."
Oh, they're delusional.
She said, "You said you would live with me only if we got married. So I want you to live with me so we getting married." And he was like, "No.
I don't want to live with you because you not somebody I will marry." Get that? You didn't hear none of that.
Okay.
Wow. That's these people. And talking about these people, let's talk about Blueface and his mom. See, I got my overalls on because I'm from the country. Let's talk about Blueface and his mom. So they're going back and forth on the internet. I don't know if y'all know who Blueface is. I really don't know who he is either. I know that his name is going around. He raps?
He's a rapper.
I thought he was like an actor.
And he washed up. He had his one hit already.
What was that?
Tatiana, because that's who we got. All the Tatianas.
Oh my gosh, that corny song.
Yes, that, and he's famous from it.
Okay, people, I can't do this anymore. I want to eat my peanut chew. Oh my gosh. Oh, I feel free. Oh, it's like the Wiz when the people come out and Eveline die, and they're like, "Ooh, can't you feel a brand new day?" Woo! I feel liberated. All right, let's put some earrings on this. I feel so much better. Happy Halloween. But Blueface's mom is going through some stuff back and forth on the internet. He just recently said, "What about his mom? She a hoe?"
Yeah.
The child saying that about their mom, and the boy saying about his mom. It's very interesting.
All right, you take yours on. Take mine.
Yeah, we did what we could. We did the best we could, but oh my gosh, I got the itchies.
My face is sweaty. I don't like that.
Now I gotta eat my peanut chew because now I don't have the feeling that hair is in my mouth.
I still have that feeling.
You wonder why? So when I took that wig off, I got liberated.
No, it's my mustache. I ain't get my cut yet.
My mustache is there sometime soon. But what did she say to him, or what did you say to her?
No, he was just saying in general. He said his mama hoe. She slept with 3 different men and had 3 different babies by them men, and she ain't never stayed with none of them. And all she care about is money, and she only sleep with men for money.
Even if a son knows that about their mom, they will never say that.
You ain't opposed
to
put
their mom out there like that. Especially a boy. A girl might do it to their mom. A boy will not. You want a peanut chip?
I don't like peanut chews. I don't like peanut chews or Mary Jane's.
Oh, Mary Jane's was the caramel. It was just the caramel only.
Yeah,
I used to love those. It was in the grape. It was in the. It wasn't. It had a weird taste. That's
it was
why
like a peanut something. It was. It's like peanut caramel, peanut flavored caramel.
And it had the girl on it, and it was in the yellow, and it had red on it. I love those because it had a weird taste to it. Because I don't like sweet stuff, and it was sweet, but it was like peanutty or something.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
And you can sit argue that with your mouth. Okay.
I did that with now leaders.
I ate now like sometimes, but I didn't like it was too sweet. They had like a cayenne pepper one that would have been good. But so what I saw his mom do, and I don't know if this was prior or after he said this, but I believe it was prior. He had his girlfriend. She was talking about his girlfriend or the fiance now, not the Christiani girl, Krishan girl, the other girl, talking about her BBL and Chico sticks. I love me a Chico. I don't like the new Chico sticks. They gluten free, nasty. And I don't like the little tiny ones. I like the big Johns. Oh, they was they was like 10 cents.
Yeah, that was another one I didn't like.
I love me a Chico stick. You don't like peanut butter? What you got?
I like peanut butter. I don't like peanut butter flavored things except and that's the funny thing.
You don't like onions, but you like onion flavored stuff. You are strange.
I'm not strange.
You don't like a Chico stick. Anyway.
Sometimes I'm wrong.
I don't even know why we're friends. But yeah. Anyway, she
just got that 60s and 70s taste. I'm sorry. That was when them candies came out. That's when it was popular. That's when people liked them. You old. And that's why she like them. She old.
Everybody know. Don't you talk about my friend? So she said about something about the girls. Is her name Jaden? BBL. And then Blueface is going back and forth with her, and she was showing her son like my butt better than your girlfriend's. Isn't that a little grapey?
It's a little weird.
Well, ass in a little bit. Because that's your son. When do a boy ever want to see his mom ass? Or for her to prefer to her butt as an ass? Let alone comparing her butt to your girl's butt. When do they want to have that image?
But if your mom is an ass.
Maybe it was here in my throat. But go ahead.
If your mom is an ass, then that's what you're used to. And y'all have those conversations because she's an ass and she's been talking to you like that since you was a little kid. Probably. Yeah. Getting dressed, talking about ain't mommy sexy. That type of chick.
That's a problem, ladies.
It should be.
That's your son. And yes, they do have a role because little boys are a lot weird, right? Little boys are going to be men and they become men at a certain age, and they still always have that idea of protection and taking care of their family, taking their home. And they're going to always have that. And they always want to do what they can in that aspect of it. But you should let them be kids. He's not your man. He's not.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that somebody rapper was dancing with his mom and they was this like smashed up close. I was like,
that's that boy from Florida with that had to wear hair.
His pelvis and mommy pelvis together. And he rubbing on her and they all like, and she all had something.
That's my mom. Yeah. That's Kodak Black.
That's what's wrong with these kids. You see something like that's your image of what a parent is or what that kind of relationship is. You end up disrespecting them because children want discipline. And then you end up having children and acting just as bad.
Because nobody ever told you about it.
I'll just say idiocracy. But anyway, she said that and then she comparing like, oh, my jewelry and hers. Why are you arguing with your son? Why are you comparing your body parts with his woman's body parts? And boy, don't want to think his mom having titties. And then thinking about the woman titties he's sucking is comparing them to his mama's. Yeah,
that weird.
That's what I'm saying. There's something in there that's a little assassin. But I understand. I see a lot women do that. They say my king, my man, and put their sons in a position that they shouldn't have to be put in because they should be children. And that's got to be a lot of stress on a little boy to have to carry and take care of his mother forever, like not even have not even have a childhood and always have to think that he has to defend her. They already got it in them. They should be able to play and be children. And you as a woman shouldn't even be looking at your child in that way. Fix yourself so you can get a man. Then you can play those games with that man. But you should not be having adult conversations with a child. And they always will be a child, and maybe conversations interweave a little bit and go a little bit deeper and change it. But even then, me and my dad, this way, we close. This is my ace boon coon. But me and him don't have certain conversations because he's my father and I'm his child forever. All right, so let's get into some heavy stuff, I guess. Mass shooting in Maine.
That was crazy. I don't even know if they caught the guy yet. I
think he's still out there. When the last time I saw, they said the guy's still out there. So we don't know why he did it. Or maybe he just was like, I'm gonna do this.
Of course, they told us he's crazy. We knew he was crazy. We've been watching him for a while be crazy and threaten things. And now he went and did the things he was threatening.
And that's what a mass shooting is. Stop. It was something we were watching, and the girl was saying, could you tell me the difference between that being a mass shooting, something like in the hood being a mass shooting? And she was trying to make it like
they just weren't reporting on the hood. No, that one they not.
One is not a mass shooting. One is an incident of shooting.
Yeah, it's still both are bad.
Both are terrible.
But we're not going to conflate the two in the same category because they're
different
not
cultures, different ways of life.
Yeah,
we have now. It's not right, but we tend to have a reason to do why we're doing it to a specific person.
Yeah, there was a specific target in mind when those shootings occurred, as opposed to going.
I'm mad and I want to kill everybody,
as many as I can.
That's wacky.
Yeah,
both wrong. One extra crazy, but not crazy enough to put them in an insane asylum. Crazy enough to just let them go to jail because that's a normal something. Because how did you get from a child to get to that point? It must have been a lot of normal stuff that was going on that's crazy and wacky that was allowed, that continuously start being allowed in certain places with certain people in certain instances. Even if
it's just the rhetoric.
So jail.
You hear it enough and you're like, oh, well, it's okay. I can do it. Such and such did it.
But that can't be just the rhetoric, because we would have been doing it like that. We about to start doing it because we don't do everything that other people do. Well, but it got to be that you were not taught that you can't do these things. You were not taught to have a heart. You were not taught that you don't touch mommy's stuff or I'll knock your teeth out, or daddy guns or whatever. You can't order stuff and have it delivered to my house and I don't know what came to my house.
True. Yeah.
Why is your door locked?
Yeah.
Like all of those little things, you allowing your kids to have things delivered to the house and you never know what's in the packages.
Then you just
wacko.
Then when the cops kick in your door for the heroin,
your kids always locking their doors.
I just hope they treat you like they treated Andy
wacko
when they found the heroin in his house.
Well, my kid,
because I know if I had heroin in my mama's house and they kicked in the door, they'd have kicked me and my mama out the house. But Andy Reid got to keep his house, keep his job, and just say, "I'm sorry, my son was selling heroin.
Oops,
I'll quit and
let me go somewhere else."
Yeah. And everybody said, "Oh, don't leave."
I'm like, wait, it was his son, not him.
He's not bad. He's a bad apple. No, if he can't control his house, he can't control the team.
You can't bring nothing in my house.
Yep.
And let me find something in my house that even symbols something that shouldn't be in my house.
Yeah, and I need to question it, and you better have a damn good answer.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, that's how it should be, right?
It's your house, and you the parent.
And you in charge, and ultimately it's going to fall back on you.
You have to guide them to make sure they're doing the right things. That's the ultimate goal, not because I want to get my way. No, you can't do these things because it's going to hurt you.
Or someone else.
It ends up hurting.
It just brings about a bad situation.
Oh, yeah. And my kids can't lock their doors. What you locking your door for?
Yeah.
Now, if you say you want to keep your sister out or whatever like that, understandable. But what we locking our doors for? We don't lock doors. You don't own locks or no nothing. Owners
lock doors.
Yeah. And those are the keys I allow you to use because you can borrow my keys or hold my keys, but those are my keys. So that's why it is a responsibility. And yes, you may have one or two that's just like, but even then, it's some things that came along the way where it was a lot of steps may have been missed for someone to go to that you know. So it's something a little wrong in the ingredients.
Oh, there we go.
What was that? Oh, here. So that's what happened, and he's still on the run, and he got like a machine, like he had a big gun.
Yeah.
Machine gun.
They said he also trained people to shoot, so he's a good shot on top of all of this.
Oh, keep him up in Maine. Oh,
he may be in Canada by now, eh?
Well, Richard Roundtree passed.
Yeah. Oh, I can't dig it. Moment of silence for Chef.
Oh yes. Mm-hmm.
And Mick from Rocky died. The Mick.
Didn't we talk about that last week?
Oh, that happened last week? Yeah, but those last two people I seen died.
Yeah, those are the last two people. Suzanne Summers died. I think we talked
about
that. Suzanne Summers. She was yeah. I think we talked about that. You know. All right, so that's about the mass shootings. If you're in Maine and you're watching this, stay in the house. They got an ordinance out or whatever.
Load your gun and keep it
safe.
Yeah, be ready. Like, hey, fuck it, shoot me, shoot you back.
Yeah. Well, no, you ain't shoot me. I'm gonna shoot you first.
Odds are he gonna get the drop. You ain't gonna know he coming.
I know he's a sniper. So yeah, just be safe. Stay abreast of the news and whatever. Next thing, talk about that woman.
Which woman? It's a bunch of women.
This is just, they just do stuff, and I'm glad that Bill Crump or whoever he is, and whatever he doing and how he gives money. I don't know the man. I hear a lot of controversial stuff about it. I don't hear a lot of, whatever. About the woman who had a grievance against the police because they beat on her son, or I don't know if they killed her son.
I think he was hit by a car.
No, the first son.
Oh.
She was had a grievance against the police. Her second son leaves out one night and then
gets hit by the police. And instead of them doing the right thing, they just buried his ass and pretended he was missing.
Yep. She put out an alert that he was missing. He was missing for like a couple of weeks or something like that. They know this. It's not even a big town.
Yeah.
They did that on purpose.
I believe so. I didn't know she had
a
grievance with them already. She had a
grievance with them already about her first son because they either beat her first son brutally or did they kill him? I'm not sure. But it was something, it was in that realm. And she had a grievance against them. And then that's what happened to her second son. They cannot get away with this. And the sad thing is they will probably go to another town and work, and then the city has to pay her judgment, her money, and they don't have to do nothing. And they'll get an early retirement and then go on with their lives and then be around other people.
Yeah. They realize there's no consequences.
There's no consequences.
And as long as there's no consequences, why would they stop?
Mm-hmm. That's disgusting. It's horrible. It's a form of intimidation. And then even if they get convicted of something, it won't go down as a hate crime.
No.
Even though we all know it's a hate crime. It probably won't go down as intimidation, abuse of law, all that stuff that gets like CDL drivers get double time if you abuse the law, and they won't get that.
No, they don't even give them charges. They don't even bring those charges up because most people don't know.
That's horrible. But every dog has their day. Yeah, that's horrible. I feel for that woman that lost her kids like that, and then to be intimidated at the same. These people. Let's talk about something else. Tyrese.
Was he crying again?
Actually, he wasn't crying. Actually, it's about his wife, his ex-wife.
He was crying to get her back. I seen.
No, he wasn't.
What was he doing?
She was going on like a little whatever to talk about how she regrets getting divorced because she had so many people in her ear telling her like you shouldn't, whatever, just somebody in her ear, people being in your ear.
That's so dumb to me. Like, how many people are in your relationship? Fuck what they.
Yeah, like how do you value someone else's opinion
over the person
that you chose to be with, and not just be with in a relationship, marry and have a child with? So what she did that was very ignorant and very wrong, unless it never came out that he is this, unless someone is abusive. To leave, he's on tour, he was away. She takes their 1-year-old child and packs everything up and leave in the middle of the night. So and doesn't say anything. So when he comes home, they're gone. Why? How dare you do? Women, just think about this. What if a man did that to you? What if a man, you went away for whatever, a business trip, or you had to go visit somebody, and you come back a week later and your child is gone, your husband's gone, their clothes and things are gone? How would you feel? How fair is that? Wouldn't you want to kill somebody? Like, where's my child? And this isn't like a child that can call you a child. This is a 1-year-old. And you, and if I didn't do anything to harm you physically or make you afraid or threaten that if you said we got to break up or we got to leave, I'm going to leave and then we'll figure this thing out. You did that. That's spiteful. That's evil. That's mean. That's disgusting.
It's also cowardice.
It's cowardice.
Because you didn't want to confront me and have a conversation about.
Yeah.
Because you know you probably didn't have a leg to stand on. So you like, all right, while he's going, being fast and furious, I'm out.
And then still, we'll get to that part. You do that. And well, we'll say now, you do that. And then when you take him to court, you keep going for more money and stuff like that. You chose to leave. You had this. You could have had a conversation, but you chose to do it so sneakily and slimily. If somebody do that, you can't ever speak to me again. Like, we would be very cordial for a child, but if you had a flat tire and my child was with me or my family, and you had a flat tire, it's like, I wouldn't do that. That's unkind. I couldn't do that. But in the realm of that, I don't know you. You're invisible to me to do something that cruel, because if you love somebody, you give them enough respect to have a conversation, to talk something out, to even have agree or disagree on something.
Try to just to see what other person's coming from, see if whatever the problem is can be solved.
And you have a child. You cannot take somebody's child away from them. Imagine, ladies, if a man did that, you came home and your child was not there. And some of y'all probably like, whew, child. But no, like, and you don't know where they are. Nobody's communicating with you, and you don't even know what happened, because it could have been a million things that happened, but you don't have no idea what happened. How fair is that? That's so childish and petty and mean. So she's saying she regrets them dating, not getting a divorce. She wish she could do it over again, but she still got him in court for $20,000 a month in child support. Why don't the courts just be like, hey, if the kid's school money cost this much, you send it directly to the school and we'll get the receipt and you got to perform the receipt from the school.
They can't take their cut off the top, so you got to pay it into the child support system so that they can take theirs. You know how it goes.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, Tyrese ain't having it. He ain't taking it back. You lost out. You out there with a baby, you're a single mama. And men know how you act. Ain't nobody marrying you. I wouldn't.
That's actually $20,000 a month.
I know. She had $20,000. You ain't never got to work.
I'll make y'all live regular as shit. We're gonna be good.
We gonna go live there in Mississippi. Yeah. The house costs $30,000 for a mansion. All right, so let's talk about this now, and then we'll go into something like to close it out. Dave Chappelle.
Oh,
But it doesn't have to be heavy. It just is what it is. Facts are not heavy. Facts are just facts.
Facts are just facts. Yeah, like
Dave Chappelle had a comedy show somewhere, and within his comedy show he was talking about what's going on in Israel now with the Palestinians and Israelis, and what happened is Hamas, who are Palestinians, but Palestinians are not all Hamas.
It's like if the Republicans went and did some shit and they were blaming all of America for it. Like, we told the Republicans not to do that shit.
So they bombed like the city bombed, and a lot of people lost. It was a tragedy. A lot of kids were killed, a lot of women were killed. Just disgusting, because women and children should not die.
Nobody should.
No, like nobody should. But so Israel, well, the Jewish people, I don't even know if we can say that word on here, because black people can't say nothing about them because they call it something that we are anti being black. But so they are wanting support when the actuality is that, first of all, the Israeli government created Hamas. If you didn't know that, they started Hamas, and then what happened is the Arab people said, we're not going to do that to our people, and they turned on them. Amen. Power to the people. And not saying I'm a supporter of Hamas, but I appreciate that idea.
People not turning on their own people.
But they trained them and they did all that, and it just turned back on them. But Hamas also is doing having a warlike kind of structure within the Palestinian walls, because they're in walls because the Israeli government put them in walls. They separate. They call
it an open air prison.
An open air prison is where they are on their, well, I can't say it's their own land, because I watched this video. Well, we all know it ain't their land. It's the Hebrew people land. That's the Hebrew people in the Bible. I ain't never heard nobody else name in the Bible. Yeah, Hebrew people, and Hebrew people still exist. It's not like they were dinosaurs and then we don't have dinosaurs no more. Hebrew people still exist. So that means, okay. So it was the Hebrew people land who still exist in this world, but they were slaughtered a lot of times when the Arabs came. They were sold over to slavery when the Arabs came. And it was this Arab Palestinian woman was on TikTok like a few years ago. It was like, oh my gosh, we need you people to come back. We are so sorry that we did this to you. We need your help. We need you to come back. Nope, y'all fight amongst yourselves. You should. Every time y'all try to do something wrong to black people, it always messes y'all up. Y'all can't have babies. Y'all keep having too many abortions, so your birth rate and your civilization is going down. You try to put abortion clinics in our community so we can abort our babies and not have them. We keep having babies. We don't even be wanting to have babies. Nobody playing babies as black people. It just happens. And then another one come, and another one come, and then we try to get tubes out, and then that don't even work sometime either. We just be like birthing stuff like that because we gonna always be here. The opioid epidemic. You say we don't feel pain, so you don't want to give us drugs when we need drugs for the pain that we receive, but you give it to housewives that let their kids take the drugs, that be in preschool, daycare, and middle school, athletes. Y'all can get
just depressed people. Just depressed they hurt.
I didn't even know that was a thing, because you can't even get nothing for like a toothache. You get an ibuprofen
instead. That's all you get.
Y'all get Percocets and Oxys.
It tends to work for me though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we cool. Yeah, I don't want to be, but I'm just saying.
I don't want the drugs.
Y'all held that back from us because you say you have an idea that we don't feel pain,
or that or that we are the highly addictive ones, and we don't know how to control ourselves, and we won't, and we'll abuse.
And even when we are addicted to stuff, we stay clean.
Sometimes.
No, for the most part, we stay clean. We know how to do stuff. You have some worth in your community. Y'all just be dirty and stuff. I'm sorry. I have to say it. You got to get it together with your drug addicts. You got to make them know how to fix cars. You got to make them know how to get the grass out of the concrete spaces and clean the street and wipe the streets. You got to get them to know how to wash your car. You got to get them to know how to watch your car. Y'all don't do none of that stuff. And if you need a radio, and I'm not telling people to go out and do that, but you got to support people in their hustle.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that though, because it's not right to take other people's things.
Stole E-radio like 4 times. And we all know it was the same.
Yeah,
he's parking in the same place.
Yeah. So don't be just. I'm just saying, just support people who are actually doing something and adding to your life, not the ones that's not doing nothing and making it dirty and making it stinky and just walking around looking like zombies. Do something with your life. You have a purpose. It don't mean your purpose ain't nothing because you're on drugs.
That's also the drug too, because coke and crack, them
Man,
motherfuckers,
they
they up and
what's going on?
They gonna
Look
find something to do and try to make some money so they
Yeah.
get their next high. Heroin in between the
And
highs.
they going to work.
Because they have to until
But that other stuff, I don't know what that is.
It's on the come down, because like while they high, they just and then they start moving around a little bit, and then the after's kicking, they again, dying the other way, and they gotta get high again.
Yeah. But y'all kept opioids away from us, and now y'all have a whole opioid epidemic where y'all kept dying off of. You're not even the adults, children are dying. Y'all did that to yourselves. So y'all continuously keep doing stuff to black people. And stuff is gonna fall back what's the chicken has come home to roost, the roosters come home to quack. I don't know, but they coming home, and the Geechees, all of them.
I'm rubber, you're glue, you know.
Yeah, that thing. Leave us alone and maybe do stuff right. And then the idea is, in like 1918, Rockefeller was a part of this, and Rockefeller is a fellow Jewish person, so he did this for his Jewish family and friends and his people. I think 1918 or 14, and then after the war, they were displaced people. They didn't have any place to go out of this whole world and got no place to go. These people that are Jewish come from Eastern Europe. They do not come from the Middle East.
They don't come from where they're at.
They don't come from Israel. Hebrew people come from Israel. They are from Eastern Europe because the sun is very hot. And it causes a lot of skin cancer to people that's not supposed to be there. Look at the statistics. Anyway, the government, the world people came together and said, hey, y'all go on over to Israel while there was people living there. Sounds about white to me. What did those pilgrims and them Puritans do? They was getting persecuted and killed and murdered in their town. They needed someplace to go.
They left for religious
freedom.
And they came here and said, you heathens have worshiped the wrong gods. We're going to kill you.
Everything. We're going to kill you.
After you taught us how to survive, because at first we was all going to die off over here because we couldn't.
But we had medicine and sense. And then on top of that, manifest destiny. On the truth of the Lord, we're gonna go into all your indigenous people's area and steal all of that. Sounds about white to me.
That was taught to me like
as it was a wonderful thing,
as if it was true, and that God really said America was supposed to go from ocean to ocean.
Sounds about white to me. Aren't they doing that to the people that lived in that town? Those other people that lived in that town did it to the other, but it's still Hebrew people that live there. This world, the news will have you confused that it is not black people in every single country in the world, and not because they just migrated there recently. They are from there. It's people who are from there who has their family buried in like generations after generations, because that's their land. But the Arabs came and slaughtered them and enslaved them and did all that. And the same,
because they were already depleted, then it was just that much easier for the new conversions from Eastern Europe to come in and say, hey, this is
so they said the world governments or the world leaders came together and said, we're going to give them somebody else's land. And what you going to do about it? The Palestinians and people are like, yo, no, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. You didn't even talk to us about it. You didn't say nothing. They're like, but we want peace. So we're going to it's a Jewish name for it. It's a slaughter where they went and slaughtered thousands of Palestinians to make room for where they wanted to live. And now the Palestinians have to live behind a wall, basically, and they are still being killed and slaughtered every day. The Israelis bombing places and stuff every day. They cut off their water and their electric, so people are getting sick and dying, no food. Every single day, these people are suffering. Everybody in the world supporting the oppressors. But when Dave Chappelle talked about the actual situation, it was people in the audience. Some of them were Jewish.
Everybody wants to talk the propaganda, but when you actually start talking the facts, well, before Hamas,
why is Hamas? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, before. All right, we'll go after that.
Yeah,
but like, you telling me the people in Israel didn't attack the people in Palestine first, and we just didn't report on it?
Mm-hmm. And that happens.
It's like they do on a regular basis.
So these people
we think we see them doing some shit over there.
And then it's like, hey, all the billions of dollars that the United States gives us every single year for why? Oh, because of the Holocaust that we didn't have any part in, that we helped stop.
On both sides. If you really look at what the American government was doing and what rich America was doing.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying in that idea of what the context of that, why are we the country giving people money for something that we didn't have anything to do with? And then they're not our people. And they're not our people. The other thing is, why do they get to bring up that? But every time we bring up slavery, which is still happening every day, we keep getting slaughtered every day, and we get systematically
because we're supposed to get over our trauma, and we're supposed to learn from theirs.
So this Amy Schumer want to talk about the BLM movement ain't saying nothing about what's going on
yes,
there.
They are.
They should, because they owned by a Jewish man. So I don't understand why they wouldn't be.
No, but they're saying plenty. You just don't like what they're saying.
But they're supporting the Palestinians, not Hamas, which are two different things. The Palestinians. Dave Chappelle is supporting the Palestinians. The Palestinians don't want Hamas there. So,
yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like the Palestinians don't even, they understand why Hamas is fighting. And it's not so much that they agree or disagree with it. It's just that they don't want the backlash that they know is coming from it.
And also it gets into another extremity, because with any like extreme thing, it's corruption in that too, where these people, it's the leaders of Hamas, live in like Dubai and stuff and have money, and they make money off of these. So they also oppress their people in some ways. So it's not that's a bad sector that both sides, if they were actually true and trying to live civil with these other people's and on these people's somewhat of their land, that you came and just said mine, like they did in North Philly, they doing in Germantown, like they do everywhere, gentrification. Ain't nothing new under the sun. We think it looks small, but that's what they do all over the world. They gentrified Israel, they gentrified Egypt, they done gentrified China, they gentrified everything, and then they change it into history as if this is what it was.
The smallest continent,
and they ain't even a continent.
It's actually not. It's a subcontinent, to be honest with you, because it's really connected. Never mind. You know what the globe look like. Look at the map. But see, now I lost my train of thought, because that has pissed me off since I was a little kid asking questions
and they be like, yes, all continents, but and they tell you one thing, and you be like, but that doesn't follow the rule. But for white people, it just means it's right. Okay, that tells me something.
Yeah, but they come from the smallest part, but yet they come out and they conquer and control everything else, because everybody else ain't like that. Everybody else just wants to get along.
They want to mind their business. If they don't even get along, they like, well, go on over there.
Half the people y'all conquered. Y'all was halfway through a war before they even realized they was at war with y'all.
Because we didn't like. Why they keep doing that? Well, maybe if we do this, then they won't do that.
Yeah. Like, we still trying to talk and everything else. Y'all down there like, nope, just bopping them in the head.
You said, no, you ain't gotta take all that to home. You can come back and get some more the next day. And you like, well, why they? And then you like, nope, gotta control it all. Yeah. There's something y'all need to sit amongst yourselves and get that stuff together, because it's not working in the world. Because a lot of people are waking up and finding out. I was happy that in India and Pakistan, look, India and Pakistan are warring nations. They don't get along. The Muslims get persecuted in India because they're Hindi. Indus Kush, because that's where Indus come from. Glad you Indian people are starting to use the real term, and then you're gonna find out what that Kush part means too. And y'all. I don't think y'all gonna be like, I know black. I think y'all gonna be cool with it. I think y'all might be cool with it. Yeah. Right. But I don't know. Somebody, I don't know.
Everybody wants to be black unless you actually look at.
Yeah. But it's okay. I'm cool with that because I'm black.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I don't want to be nothing else.
I want to be nothing else. Ooh, praise the Lord. That you made me forget. Oh, and India and Pakistan. So they constantly beefing or whatever, but because Pakistan was actually part of India, and then the government separated because it was too much war and gave the Arabs, because they're not Arabs, excuse me, the Muslims, because their religious beliefs a separate part. But the Muslims also persecute the Indus people. and the religious people, and also Christians in their country. Both is a lot of propaganda. We say is they're worse on this side and they're worse on this side. We don't know unless we live there and actually see it. The Indian people actually gave some praise to the Pakistanis, or they supported them in some kind of way where they come united against the people who are against the Palestinians. I said, look at us coming together. Look at us coming together. They divided us at one point, and then we're gonna come on back together. And when we come on, we're gonna sit with my kid. What she say? My kids from Africa. And when my kids come on home, we're gonna sit around and whoop y'all. We ain't gonna do that though, but ooh. But I'm just saying, it's gonna be beautiful just to have a whole nation, the whole nation of the world realize who they are. And I'm not gonna say black, because black people in America are black, and you have people in just certain places. But it doesn't take the fact that we're indigenous to this land. And once we figure out that we all cool and chilling, and we have a party, like it'll be like a barbecue and stuff everywhere, all day, every day for a couple of years, just to make it all around to be like, yo, we back. It'll be so lovely. I hope I'm alive to see it. So yeah, Dave Chappelle, keep doing what you're doing. Would you say you can't be canceled? You can. You got your money. You're not looking for nothing else. You're happy.
If you don't need their venues because the internet exists.
Yeah, if the internet doesn't exist, you have your own stuff. You're satisfied with what you have, and you don't need. If you don't get any more, you fine. If you get more, you okay too. So I wish more people were like that and didn't put it on the dependence of money, because you limit yourself by saying that you can and do in life. You're always going to be all right. If you do what you're supposed to do in life, your life is going to open up for you, because you're going in the path that you're supposed to go in. But a lot of people say, I can't until I get this. I can't until I get this. When I get this, I will be, or this. And you probably ain't gonna do that then, because you haven't even been in practice to be able to want to do it.
And there'll be something else in front of you
want
that
to
you
have. Yeah. So anyway, do your thing. Be more like Dave Chappelle. I don't know.
Go eat some candy. Dress up. Have fun.
Yeah.
Don't be you for a day. Be somebody else. Then be you again the next day.
Wouldn't it be great if on Halloween black people could take off their masks that they have to wear every day, and that'd be the one day that we can just be all the way black with everybody, and it's like those arrests.
I think when my mom passed away, I really did take my mask off. I don't care anymore. I so don't care anymore. It's gonna get me fired. I know it.
You straight though, but good.
Yeah. Like,
because you shouldn't have it.
Because I found myself, and it's not that I'm more reckless than ever. It's just that my filter is turned off. I just don't care anymore, y'all. Everybody gets on my nerves with the stupidity. Stop being stupid. When I see people being stupid, I tell them, just stop. Just stop being stupid. And then I ain't being stupid. Then I have to explain to them why they're being stupid, and then they get mad at me. But that's fine. I'm fine with that, because now you know why you're stupid. It's up to you to change it. You didn't know before. Before you were ignorant to your stupidity.
I'm so happy. Did you get my message? This is the last thing we're going to talk about.
Oh, there you go.
All right. So it's this thing going around the internet. We're going to go out light and fun and everything, because it probably was a little too spicy for some people. There's this list going around where places where women won't go on their first date. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
So women came out with a list that says the Lady Strike Back, a new list of the men that have no business dating, period. So I want you to go through your list on some things, and now we'll look through this list and we'll talk about that. And let's see what we have to say about it. Or what people have to say about it. What are some of your things on here?
Oh, some of the things on this list?
Mm-hmm.
It says Cheesecake Factory, Applebee's, Chili's, Chipotle, Olive Garden, the movies.
Okay, when we stop at those restaurants, I can understand. I think we talked about this, if people wouldn't want to go there. If you eat there, then I don't think it's a problem that you should go there. If that's a place where you go and eat any other time, I don't see what's the problem. You're going on a date to get to know this person, not for them to just spend money on you. You want to get to know them to see if you want to go on a next date with them, or if you want to be bothered with them. You can't do that when you're, first of all, in the dim light. Are you ugly? I don't know. Or when there's a lot of noise and stuff. At least within like those kind of restaurants, it's like those little booth tables, so you have enough room. They have the little bar area where it's noisy, but you still be a little secluded where you can talk and hear each other. It's not to the point where you can see each other and you can hear each other. If you eat at those places any other time, then it should never be a problem on the first date. If you don't eat at those places any other time, then yeah, of course it'd be a problem on the first date or any date.
But you should.
That should be known though.
Yeah, and it should have a good reason behind it. If it's I just don't because I'm above that, well then suck a dick. I'm not. So
usually because I'm a bum.
Yeah.
I'm above it. Yeah, that's like pretentious.
Yeah, if you just all right, well good. I'm glad we know this now. I don't have to waste my time on a first date with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's the next couple on? You know, you got
house,
one contact on. I can't see you on the other side.
Your house, any fast food chain.
So your house. I understand that on the first day you shouldn't be going to people's houses.
Yeah.
You shouldn't even let people know where you live.
Yeah, and honestly, we should both meet
somewhere. And yeah, I don't even like when a guy. You can't come pick me up the first date. I'll meet you somewhere, but depending on how the relationship is and how long we're talking and stuff like that. But you're not gonna just know where I live. Movies is a dumb date, kind of, but I talk in the movies, so we can have fun. I'll talk to you. That's why I can't go to the movies anymore.
Buffalo Wild Wings, Wingstop, Red Lobster,
a
buffet, IHOP, Denny's, the gym.
The gym will be cool. That's a cool, interesting date.
Well, it depends on how hard somebody's going. Like,
no, if they go hard, like ridiculously hard, I'm gonna laugh at them and leave. Like, oh, you're on the roids. Church is cool.
Church.
I wouldn't mind going to. I don't go to church like that, but I'm a person. I like to go to church. Take me to church, especially if they got good food and the music good and the preaching good. I'll go to church. I went to church with somebody before.
Starbucks, coffee dates.
I don't eat at Starbucks, not in Philly, because they'll get you arrested. What you saying? Coffee dates are cool.
Coffee dates, ice cream dates.
If it's vegan ice cream, I can instead of coffee tea date. I love that.
Family functions.
Family function. That's a little weird.
Not for a first date, yeah.
That's a little weird. It's a difference. Like I said, if you've been talking to this person and y'all haven't gone on a first date, that's kind of long though. That's weird.
Movie night, Netflix, Hulu, etc.
Not on the first date.
Somewhere that requires a long drive.
I don't know about that. That's fine. Depending on, like I said, how
it also depends on where you live. If y'all live in the middle of nowhere, it's going to take a long drive to go anywhere. Bowling, nightclubs, hookah bar.
What's going wrong with bowling? Nightclubs is kind of dumb because it's loud.
That's what, yeah. You go meet people. You don't take
hookah bar. I guess that'd be fine. It's like a tea house, like a bar for just drinks. That's fine. That's like not like a bar, like a restaurant cocktail, please.
Waffle House and sporting events.
Waffle House only, like, say if you met somebody at the club and then they like, yo, I'm not ready to go back in. Let's stop at the Waffle House. That would be considered a first date, I guess.
Yeah, and I say the same thing about IHOP and Denny's on that list too.
Yeah. And what was that, sporting event? Why not? Why would it be wrong with a sporting event?
It just really sounds like y'all want to see how much money a guy is willing to spend on the first date. And this is what
fun.
A lot of this stuff, that's what it's come across to me. It's like I can't see reasons why other than I need you to spend more to have my time. No.
A lot of that stuff is fun and like I think it's creative and interesting. Yeah. Like a sporting event, like taking to the game. Yeah. You getting something now. No, I'm just saying. It's in the realm of like, yo, I like you. You might get some someday. No, not even that. No, don't be taking me to those games. Nobody take me to a game. All right, so the ladies had the list that men have no business dating. Okay, a new list of the men that have no business dating. Dyslexia. Men with toddlers or younger. I think that's kind of depending on if they are in a relationship with the person. Like if it was a hit and got girl pregnant or something like that. But I'm just saying it's a little different if they never were in a relationship.
It depends on what the relationship with the father and the child is. Unfortunately, like if the dad ain't in the child's life or the mother ain't letting the dad be in, whatever the reason is, if dad ain't in the child's life, then You cannot be with him for that, but you can tell him not to date.
But it's still young because guys are still having sex with their baby moms. Why not? She pregnant. She shouldn't be having no sex with nobody else. She's stupid if she ain't. If she wants to still get some. You ain't got to look at his face and you can tell him to shut up. It's about you and your feelings and your emotions at that time. You ain't got to like nothing. Make sure you stay protected and clean because you got a baby in there. If you need some, you can't do it to nobody else. You got a baby in there. You can do it to the daddy. Get your needs met and get your feelings and emotions out of it. It ain't that deep. It's about sex and how you need to feel about yourself and your life. They don't even matter. Men matter. I'm just saying, not that time because you're pregnant and you need to be selfish. Men who live with their mama, depending on the situation. If they never ventured out, if they are dependent upon their mother, then that's strange. But some people
is he asking you to move in?
But no, I'm just saying.
No. But is he asking you to move in?
Some people don't. I mean, that's strange though. If you never, for a man, I wouldn't say on the first date. I would just say for me, if you have never ventured out on your own and you're dependent on your mother, how can you be a man in my life? That's what I'm saying. If that's what I'm saying, as far as live with their mother, if they live with their mom and they take care of their mom, or is a great situation as far as rent or money or something where they saving up to do something else, then that's a different situation. But a mama's boy, men that live with a baby mama, well, why are they can't date?
Maybe the baby mama's their roommate.
DL men, of course, not to be used with the comedian. Men that don't have a valid driver's license. Everybody don't drive. Oh, valid. I mean, everybody don't. I gotta renew my license. Gosh, darn it!
You can't date as a man.
I was hoping. I do gotta renew my license. Okay. Well, I guess I can't date. You can't take me to a sport event. So, men that bank with cash. Yeah, I don't get it. They don't have a bank account.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a way, there got to be their reasoning. Because I'll be with the man all the time. And if somebody got a good reason with the man and they know how to recycle and do stuff, and some people can't be having their money in the bank because it can't be counted. So in certain situations, that is okay. Great situations when it's okay. Men that sag their pants. I guess it's an age thing, whatever. I'm like, I don't know. It's just I don't date men that sag their pants. I don't know. Not like show their whole butt and stuff. And don't say that. Men that don't take care of their kids. Yeah, if you're not taking care of your responsibilities. But that's, I don't know. Men that disrespect women. But I don't, these are dumb things. This starting to sound real dumb. Like what?
This is all personal. This sounds very personal. Men
that don't own a suit. Everybody don't wear suits. People have other things that they wear to dress up and stuff like you. This is dumb. Men that want to hold a couple of dollars so they get paid. You no, you don't do that anyway. You don't be doing that with people, period. If people keep coming up to you, ask for a couple of dollars until they get paid, you need to figure out your finances or figure out your life. Every once in a while, you can, people need help. But if that's your normal, you need to stop buying bread, then eat your peanut butter and jelly on a spoon. I don't know. Men whose clothes are in tubs and bins, because they like bins or something.
I guess I don't know.
How weird. Men that can't log into anything without help. What? Men that gotta tell their mom everything. What? Men that work in FedEx. Men that work for a temporary. Sir, no, this is dumb. I don't even want to read tomorrow. It was dumb.
But dig the move. As a man, speaking for all men, fuck y'all. Y'all got us outnumbered. Y'all have no choice but to deal with us or be with each other. There you go. True. There you fucking go. So you know what? Pick the FedEx driver. He's going to fucking take you to Cheesecake Factory, and you better smile and like it, or you're going to be old alone with a bunch of fucking cats.
That's not true. And I do have 2 cats, but one's from my child. And I'm happy.
Hey.
But no, that's not true, ladies. What you need to do is say, hey, this list is a little dysfunctional to say that's why you don't get a man in general, period. Fix yourself up. Just work on yourself. Make yourself a better person. If you walk throughout your day and you're angry half of your day, work on getting to a quarter of your day being angry. Then work on 10%, and then work on knocking that anger out. And then maybe you'll be ready for the man that's going to come into your life. If you dirty, come on, wash your coochies and stuff. Wash them, because only certain people want dirty coochies.
Dirty niggas.
Yeah. So, I mean, wash cuckoo, wash under your titties, wash your underarms, and get the cracks of your feet and stuff like that behind your ear, because men like to kiss behind your ear and stuff. It can't be smelling nasty back there, and it can't have no crust or nothing. Do that every day. Then you get different caliber of men. What else? Just do better. That's what you're attracting to yourself. If you want to attract, no, that even should be your mindset. Just like, the most expensive thing, then you're gonna be treated like a trick. Well, how?
And I always wonder why. They give me money, but then they talk to me any kind of way because they pay to not be a nice guy and to treat you like a lady. You wanted a transaction, not an interaction.
Yeah, and that's
what you get.
Transactional. And that's you want it to be transactional on one way, but you want it to be interactional in another way.
Yeah, when it's beneficial for you. Yeah.
So yeah, that was a dumb list. Fix yourselves. Be presentable to, like I said, if you work on your anger, if you are insecure and you're afraid to let people see you or whatever, do a little bit more every single day, so you can start healing yourself and being a better person for yourself, so you can have the best man in your life. All right, we got.
He don't want you.
He wants you. It's a lot of men out here, ladies. A lot of them out here.
You better settle for that nigga at McDonald's.
Child,
Calvin's a good man. You seen how long Calvin been working at McDonald's?
Shoot, me and Calvin will have a side business where we sell fries. Just package it differently. And women, like I said, use your power. You can make a man be what he need, not what you need him to be, but what he needs to be, his best self in his life. You can do that, and all the great stuff will happen.
What's purple still?
I know. I was wondering. The popcorn still too. Oh, that's what I didn't know what stale tasted like. I always used to eat stale stuff, and I thought it was normal. Shoot. And then when I used to eat other stuff, I'm like, it just tastes different.
Fresh. How it's supposed to.
Because my popcorn always used to taste like that.
Just leave it sitting in a bowl at the edge of the table all day.
So anyway, everybody have a happy Friday. A happy weekend. I think it's daylight savings time this weekend.
Oh, good.
So we fall back. So that means we gain an hour? What?
Yeah, we gain an hour because we put you back out.
So okay, good. I need that rest. And
so the sun will start coming up at 7:00 instead of 8:00 now.
Yeah. And then Halloween is here. So y'all enjoy your Halloween. Be safe. Enjoy the kitties. Be kind to the little kitties and give them candy. You should throw it at them though. See if they catch it. Like, look, you wanted to come out here. Don't beam. I said throw. I didn't say beam it. I said throw it at them. Like that, but not like that. Okay.
I'll be having the kids out there playing fetch.
Oh, it's so funny. That's hilarious. It'd be like Double Dare or something like that.
And there's a bunch of them out there just open the door and throw like 5 or 6 pieces in the air and close the door.
No. While they're running for a spray with water. Oh my gosh, have fun, everyone. Have fun. We out here. And you think about it, people.
Goodbye to the people.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for supporting. For everybody who was rewatching. Bye.
See you.